Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This reading will take you from the 20th of February to the 1st of March, and there's no weeklies next week. I'm going away for a week, but I'll be posting all the monthlies over the weekend, so look out for them. And I have to say, this week's readings for every sign have been hugely complex. Yours is a bit easier, actually, Aquarius, which is really nice to see. But there's still a theme around change. You've got two fives, which means change, and it's change. Sometimes it comes through sorrow and difficulties, but every single sign's had the same. So there must be something going on. At the top of the deck, you've got the Knight of Cups. So this could be a romantic offer. This could be a reconciliation for some Aquarius, but a Knight of Cups generally comes making some sort of heartfelt emotional offer, Aquarius, okay? It's going to be different things for different people. For some, this is reconciliation. There's a forgiveness process going on. But for others, it's going to be an opportunity of love. Now, at the bottom of the deck, you pull two cups. You've got the Ten of Cups. It's beautiful emotional fulfillment. There's no other way to describe that card. About emotionally getting what you want. But you've got two cards, and the other card is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is a victory card, but it's a victory that comes with a cost, okay? And the cost is to other people around you. So my advice is be careful with arguing this week, Aquarius, because you're going to win it, but the other characters are left feeling so small. So quite often, like at that Five of Swords, I say, was that worth it? Because the cost to my emotional well-being. So that's maybe a message for all of us, is be careful around conflicts, about winning and losing, because really no one really wins in this conflict, and the cost to your emotional well-being is huge. But also the Ten of Cups, so maybe what it's saying is put your emotional happiness first, Aquarius, which means putting yourself first. If people are being idiots, let them be idiots. That's what I'm trying to do. But very, very beautiful. And it's almost saying put your happiness first and don't dwell on the arguments, if there is any. But most of you start the week with a strange combination of cards. Now, some people might be helping. You've got the Queen of Cups, this beautiful emotional energy around you, Aquarius. She's got a golden gown, and she's entered through the alchemic process of change, okay, with the Five of Cups. So either you're helping someone through a grief process, or through a loss, or you're being helped through a loss, or you yourself are transforming this energy of the Five of Cups, which means no longer dwelling on past losses, but allowing the cups that are behind you and the sun, which is behind the clouds, to come forward. It's about allowing the dark night to pass you by so new life can come. And this is this alchemic process. It turns your gown golden, basically. That's what the Ten of Cups is. It's getting completion and happiness, but it might come through letting go of something. You might have to let go of something that you really wanted to happen. It might not always be emotional. It might be a job you really wanted, a relocation you really wanted. But you're almost being asked to let go of a vision. So a deepening process can happen for you, Aquarius. To turn your emotions golden into and sort of turning that 5 into the 10 of Cups. And there seems to be something that needs to be worked through. And it's about letting go of past losses. And the way to let go of past losses tends to be to feel them and to release them. What did they say? You have to feel it to heal it. I don't know, but don't let it stick. Let it move through you, okay? Like water, basically. So you then move into the energy of the 10 of Wands. She's coming to an end of a cycle. You're moving again from the night into the day, a bit like that 5 of Cups. And an oppressive pattern is coming to an end, okay? This is an end of struggle, an end of strife, an end of being too burdened, of having to carry too much weight on your shoulder. And 9 of Wands, which can be a bit defensive, but it's a feeling that maybe you're having to put some boundaries down. Maybe too many people have been loading too much weight on you, and you've been having to carry too much, and there's a sense of no more, okay? So you might have reached a bit of the end of your tether, sorry, a very Scottish saying, around something, and you're putting your boundaries down and saying, this is how far I'll go and I won't go anymore. Remember, what's important this week is your emotional well-being, okay? You don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulder. And if someone's not taking their share, Aquarius, maybe that's what this is about. It's about you having to put clear boundaries down so others start to carry their weight. And it's really, really working because you move through to this lighter energy of the 3 of Cups. Celebrating, dancing, having fun. And lovely to see that energy. And right next to it's a Chariot as well. So whatever you're having to release and stick up for yourself is going to be so worth it. So you enter into the 3 of Cups, this light golden energy, paired with the Page of Cups. So that's what I'm getting. There's romantic potentials around Aquarius this week. I find this Page of Cups is the seeds of a new romance. So it could be dating, flirtation, texting, that sort of thing. Could be a young water sign alternatively, who is very giving, very loving, very giving, this person, very warm, that you're spending time with, having fun with. But I'm getting for some Aquarius, particularly with this Knight and this 10 in this page, there's new romantic energy around you. And it's about time, isn't it, for anyone who's been waiting. There's a real lightening up. And it's coming, the lightening up's coming by you putting boundaries down and releasing what needs to be released. You then end with the Chariot, paired with the beautiful Wheel of Fortune, which is fantastic. It's this karmic wheel turning. It's, if you've been in a down cycle, it looks like absolutely fantastic. And some readers say the wheel turns with the card next to it, which is the Page of Cups, which is an emotional, good turn of events. Wonderful, wonderful, beautiful energy towards the end of the week. There's such, I'm feeling the relief as I speak. There's this beautiful lightening up of energy and the turning of the wheel. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday looks a bit more challenging, a bit more having to put your boundaries down, to drop baggage, to drop whatever luggage, to put boundaries around people who are expecting you to carry too much. Maybe that's where the conflict's coming from. But my feeling is your emotional happiness comes first. So be careful around how you have to put these boundaries down, Aquarius, because we are the ones who suffer, basically, through conflict. We only appear to win, but emotionally we become exhausted. Now, your additional guidance card is chop wood, which just means the end of the week is when movement's going to change. So the beginning of the week, it might be more about more practical sides of life, okay? You know, getting on with cleaning house, doing the basics, and time for a nap. So they're both almost saying the same. That particularly I'm getting the start of the week is more, it's more about managing your emotions and managing your boundaries, Aquarius. There might be someone overstepping the mark. And I know exactly who's overstepping the mark in my life. So, and where the responsibilities have to be weighted out. It could be at work, it could be at home, I don't know. But it's changing. Look after your happiness, Aquarius, at all costs. This beautiful knight, this 10, this 3, this page, and the wheel. They're just the most beautiful collection of cards. And the chariot is saying that all parts of you are moving in the right direction, which means you're not in conflict with your head and your heart. You've decided the way forward and you're going in that direction. And personally, I couldn't be happier for you. Okay, Aquarius, the monthlies are going out at the weekend, so look out for them. And no weeklies next week, and I'll miss my viewers. And I wish you all the best, Aquarius. Bye.